Welcome back, and this time I'm going to demonstrate about JComboBox class. So again, swing value setting component or swing components in general is based on the motor, view, and controller motor. So this one is a motor, view, and the controller. So the motor is idea is that you have a group of data, okay, group of data, okay, you have a group of data. Yep, let's say an array of data or collection of data. Then you're going to create it into add it into the motor of a control. Then the motor of control going to be passed into a view. The view is in charge of displaying. Okay, the view is in charge of displaying. Let's say it's gonna display as a combo box, displaying the taking the data motor and display as a combo box. Okay, let's say the group of data, and then you're going to put a group of data, let's say array of data, some of the data items over here. Then you're gonna take, then the view going to take that one and gonna display on the list of combo boxes like this. Then this one is, this view is in charge of displaying for the user. So this one is the user, okay? The user going to look at this one and going to see it, view it, and also interact with it as well. It's going to interact with this one. Let's say when user select an item, okay, this swing component is also called as delegation motor or separable motor. It's going to, let's say if user click on an event, select an event, let's say it's going to raise an event. The controller going to have the raise an event. And this one, there is another action listener. Okay, it's going to listen for that event, register to listen for that event, and it's going to perform an action. Okay, perform an action. Okay, perform action by calling to normally action perform. Okay, action performs. Then it's going to do something inside this action perform thing or action perform methods. Okay, so this one is a model of how it works, and it's just to check. Last time you already learned similar model for JList. So what's the difference between a combo box and a list is that the list will have multiple items, collection of items. The combo box also have collection of items, but the list, you may set the mode for selecting multiple items at the time. Okay, it can select multiple items at a time, but the combo box you can select only one item at a time. Next thing is the list by default is going to display several items at once, but the combo box by default only display one line at once. Then only if you click on this drop down, list is going to display other items down there. Okay, other items down there. But that is only when you select it, so it saves some spaces. Now we're going to demo some about the JList, JComboBox. Next, this one is JComboBox demo. Okay, JComboBox demo, ComboBox demo. Now, sorry. Similarly, we're going to delete this one. Okay, delete this one. Okay, we want to right click on this one, new frame form, and this one I want to copy this project name. So this frame gonna be the default frame of the project. Then I'm going to do the similar demonstration. I'm going to have a combo box here. Okay, I want to have a combo box here. Then the thing we work with this combo box is JComboBox is now in charge of view and receiving user interaction. So it's gonna take your data and display like this. Okay, so about the data, about the motor, okay, and the data, you can change the data item manually by clicking on this. Then you're gonna click on properties, then you click on motors, and you can click on this three dot, and then you change the motor. Let's say only 2 items. Okay, then if you view this one, you're going to have 2 items correspondingly. Okay, 2 items. This one is there is a blank line there, so actually then you see another blank item. Okay, but then normally for this kind of thing, we need to load the data from the database. Let's say load the classes, load the students from the database, and display to this one. So I'm not going to. So I'm going to show you how to programmatically populate data to this one using. Remember again, MVC architecture. Now. We're going to click on source code, And once more, this JFrame is this class, okay, it's extend JFrame class, and whenever you create a new JFrame like this, a new object of JFrame like this to display, it's going to call to this constructor, and the constructor going to call to this method to create all the object, and this one is our, in our case, is this one. Then after creating this one, we're going to populate data. Okay, we're going to populate data for the combo box. Okay, in order to populate the data for the combo box, we're going to have a string array of students equal to, let's say, student number 1, student number 2, and student number 3. Well, 3 students over there. Then we're going to create our combo box model. Okay, so we need to have this model so that the combo box is the view going to know how to take that model and display. Okay, so we're going to create default combo box model class from javax.swing package. Okay, default combo box model equal to new default combo box models, and this models. Okay, we're going to make a for loops. Okay, for each of the item, for each of student, we're going to add it into the default combo model dot add elements. We're going to add the students over there. Okay, add elements. We're going to add the students over there. So now you done this. Now you take a group of data. Specifically, you take an array, convert it into the model of the view. You're going to set this model for the view to display. So we're going to get back here and say we need to name this combo box. So I'm going to right click on this one, change variable name, CMB students, combo box students. Then you're going to take CMB students dot. You're going to set model, and that model is default combo box model. Okay, if you run this one now, okay, you're going to see that our list student is now populated there. Okay, so we have done this. Now is this J class? Okay, this J combo box is the view, so it's gonna know how to take your data. Okay, it's gonna know how to take your data and display like this. It's gonna take your data and display like this. And if you click on it, it's gonna display like this. Okay, then this one is a model. Okay, here is a model. Okay, and this model knows how to take the items with the array and add into it. Okay, so that the list is gonna be able to display it. Then we're going to go to another part, which is the event handling. So when you select one item, it's going to raise an event, and that is action listener, and it's going to perform some action. So we're going to also put our label over here. Okay, and I want to right click on this one, change my rename LBL label selected class, selected student. Okay, then I want to edit on this one. Edit text. This one is selected student. Okay, then we're going to right click this one for event handling, events, action perform. When we select an item, it's going to raise this events, and it's going to have action listener. It's going to perform some action. So click on this one. Then we're going to, first thing first, we're going to get the selected. Once more, it can be a selected index or the items itself. This one is an object. Okay. Normally, this case I'm work with the item. So I want to do string selected students equal to CMB combo box student dot get selected. You can get selected index or selected item. Okay, in this case, we're going to get selected item, and I do know this selected item is a string, so I'm gonna cast it into a string. Okay, it is a string. Then we're going to take label message. Okay, selected student dot set text. Okay, and we got set it to selected student. So if you run this one, no, we need to stop the previous one. Okay, so once more, so if you click on this, if you select an item from here, then it's going to raise an event, and that event's gonna be handled by this one. We add the action listener to register this to register this action listener for the ComboBox students. Okay, if you click on the generated code there. Okay, and this one is registered by adding it to as a listener to the ComboBox. And when there is an event, this object, okay, going to call the action perform method. Action perform method is going to call to this action ComboBox student action perform method, which is the method that we are coding here. Okay, that we're coding here. So that is gonna get the selected string, then it's going to set into the label. So if you run this one by pressing F6, you'll see that by default it doesn't select any student. Okay, by default, even though you see a student 1 over here. Okay, so if you select again, it's gonna be student number 1. If you select again, it's gonna be student number 2. Select again, it's gonna be student number 3. By default, even I'm gonna run this one once more. Run it once more. Even you see that it is student 1 here, but it's not handling this event. Okay, it's not changing this one yet. Okay, so if you want to, you can just do this one. Okay, by default, you're going to take the ComboBox modus dot set selected index 0, so it's always select the first one automatically. So if you run, say, if you see student 1 here, it's also student 1 here directly. Okay, so you could set the selected items over there. Okay, so you can set the selected item or selected index here as well. So I think that's it for ComboBox. Okay, I think that's it for the ComboBox. You do the from the data you convert into model, then you give it into the view to display, and then user view it, interact with it by selecting item. It's raise an event. Okay, there is action listener. It's going to perform some action. Okay, those are the things. Those are the things. Okay, we already done. And next time I want to show you some more advanced components. Okay. Yep. Okay.